what's good? Trouble T. Roy. Hit Don't Get Hit Boxing Talk. We back with another one. It's been a minute, but I'm at home for a second. I feel like I could go ahead and talk smooth like this with the deep voice. You know what I'm saying? Nah, but for real, it's about boxing. So, some new news. Been some news for a few hours now, but I'm just finally getting a chance to get to it. Just had my dinner, just celebrated my, not my parents' anniversary. Just helped, did a couple things for them just so they on 44 years, so that's great, you know what I'm saying? But moving on, that's funny. I was around 47 seconds without said that. That's crazy. But anyways, big news. Saul Canelo Alvarez versus my bad. Jermell, the 154-pound undisputed champion. Huh? Charlo. Oh, y'all heard me. I said Jamel Charlo. Everybody give it up. Everybody give it up. Now, I'm intrigued by the fight. I like the fight. Obviously, I'm a Canelo fan to a certain extent. People think I'm like a Canelo stan, which is weird. Because I talk shit about him too, but I talk shit about everybody. But I am also a Jamel Charlo fan. I didn't say Jamal. I said not the big brother. I don't fuck with him. Jamel Charlo. So this fight is intriguing. I'm just trying to figure out what are going to be the exact, things that they put on the fight as far as like clauses, weight clauses. I heard somebody say they might do 165. And then I've seen people saying that Jermell is too small. So Jermell, all of a sudden, he's too small. I mean, going up from 154 to 168 or 165, but that's what they decide to do. Jermell's been out for about, over a year now, I believe. Since he defended his, got his belts back, basically. Or defended them, whichever one. Because, the first one was a draw. Either way, it's been over a year, and I think it's been about a year and a half. I want to say at least a year for sure. Y'all could correct me if I'm wrong. That's fine. But that man has had enough time to enjoy life. I'm sure he stayed in the gym. I don't think he even knew if he was going. I literally was saying, I've been telling people that he's not fighting Tim Tszyu. I kept saying it. I've been saying it. I just say I don't think the fight's happening. After they announced the injury, when they were supposed to go ahead and make that fight, I said, you know what? Jermell is probably going to go up a weight. I'm not talking about Jamal. Remember, I'm talking about Jermell, the younger brother, the 154-pounder, undisputed, WBC, WBA, WBO, IBF. That Charlo. He's big Charlo to me. Pause. Sound weird. But nah, real shit. He's the big Charlo. Because Jamal ain't fought in 2 years and some change now? He ain't doing nothing. I heard the rumor that he's just probably going to fight Andre, which is like a way overdue fight or it's like this just a 50% fight to me that is just going to be two fighters probably out of their prime because they ain't been fighting. I don't even know what that fight going to look like, but we ain't talking about that. We ain't going to waste time. So, but anyways, yeah, man. So Jamel spent some time out because of the injury, if I'm correct. And yeah, they're talking. I guess it's been posted. I ain't even seen all the posts. I just seen what I've seen on Twitter so far, and I looked up I Googled a couple of things, looked at some boxing media websites that I tend to go to if I feel like I need to find some more sources, which reliable sources at that. It ain't much on it, so that's why I'm not gonna put 100% on it. But if the fight does happen, I'm with it for sure. And I think Jermell should be in good shape to make 165 if that's the weight they're going to, or 168, because as you can see, he's a big dude. Both of the Charlos are big dudes. And this was back in the days when they was younger. Probably metabolism was crazy. Probably could lose 5 to 10 pounds in a day just easy, just off of working. You know, them dudes ain't no small dudes, and Canelo is not a big dude. So it's just funny seeing people say, oh yeah, you know, Canelo gonna bring Charlo up. He gonna, you know, Canelo shouldn't be doing that. He's too big. He's too big for Charlo. Or I'm seeing this on Twitter. People are complaining that Charlo is going up to 165 or 168 or whatever Canelo is, and they're complaining that, oh, well, he's bringing them up. You know, he's a weight bullying. He's going to beat him because he's bigger. Like, Canelo's not big. I think that dude started off at either 140 or 147. Like, come on, man. I know he's a, 4-division champion at 154, 160, 168, 175. And you know what I'm saying? But he started off, I believe, at 140 or something like that, from what I remember hearing. I could be wrong with that. But it really don't matter to me, because everybody complains about Canelo, but they want to see Canelo do everything all over again. See, that's why I don't like doing videos like this too, because I'm already going to have the trolls all, oh, see, every time Canelo got something going, you always got to... It's like, it's because Canelo is the one doing the most in boxing right now, to be honest. Who's really doing more than Canelo right now in this era, in this day?
I don't fuck with none of that. I don't fuck with none of that.
It took us, 4 or 5 years just to get Crawford Spence to happen, a fight we've been asking for that long. At least Canelo is doing shit. He's fighting at least 2 to 3 times a year, if not 4 if he can. Like, stop it. But, no, I think it's a good fight. I think, I think Jermell has better chances at beating Canelo than Jamal, especially with Jamal's absence. So that's a whole nother good thing. That's why I'm actually more excited about this fight than I would have been if they said, all right, Canelo Alvarez and Jamel Charlo has been made official. They signed or whatever. This is actually more exciting, Jamel, because Jamel is a dog. He takes all smoke and he works hard, you know. So I'm cool with that. I just want to have everybody keep that same energy that they had for when Spence was talking about fighting Canelo. Because notice, nobody ever had an issue with Spence fighting Canelo. I just had one person respond. He said, oh, well, that's because the fight never happened. It's like, well, okay. It's funny that nobody complained about that Spence and Canelo fight when Spence was talking about coming up to 164, 165, down from 147. Nobody complained about that. But yeah, because it wasn't happening. But how stupid does that sound? Because we just found out today that this fight is going to happen. Supposedly, there's a chance that's not going to happen. But I didn't hear nobody complaining about Spence when it was first announced, when Spence kept talking about it, all that stuff, which it wasn't necessarily announced, but Spence kept talking about. He's still talking about it till today. But everybody's upset that Canelo is bringing a 154-pounder, not a 147-pounder like Spence, a 154-pounder who was already talking about going up to 160. So basically, you know, could make at least 165 or so.
I don't fuck with none of that.
I'm sure he walk. I mean, we ain't gonna get into the walk around shit because that's a whole other thing. But I'm sure he could make fight weight 165 to 168.
I don't fuck with none of that.
But you know, it's a problem now. All of a sudden, the bigger fighters, both Charlos are bigger than Canelo. I don't care what you say. Canelo makes a weight, but those boys, those two twins are big. So I don't want to hear that, oh yeah, man, he bringing Charlo up. Them dudes, come on, man. We gotta stop. You know, every time it's, yeah, Spence, you know, nobody was tripping on Spence bringing up Mikey Garcia, but everybody was tripping on Crawford fighting Gamboa coming up in weight. Nobody was tripping on Canelo bringing up Spence, but everybody tripping on Canelo bringing up Jamel Charlo. Like, what's going on here? I mean, come on. Everybody was cool with going to see Canelo lose against Bivol at a higher weight. You know, but nobody talking about David Benavidez going up to the weight he should be at 175. But, you know, it is what it is. I don't know. But, I mean, I'm going to leave it here because this is all just in the air right now. It ain't nothing official, so I'm going to just go ahead and leave it here. And, yeah, we'll see what happens. It's Trouble T. Roy. Hit, don't get hit boxing. Talk. All right, y'all. Like, comment, subscribe, share, and all that good shit. Peace.